section of the Piarco International Airport, big enough to cause airport officials and police to divert traffic. PNM supporters awaiting the return of their former leader, suspended San Fernando East Member of Parliament Patrick Manning and his wife Hazel from Cuba. Among them, former and sitting MPs Christine Kangaloo, Alicia Hospitalis, Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Gary Hunt, Dr. Avery Brown and Tina Grundon Nunez. And as the time drew closer, the crowd would burst into a chant used in the last election. Palisades in hand, several children among them, they would storm forward and into the terminal building as Mr. Manning and his wife appeared, literally mobbing the former leader, who appeared surprised at first by the size of the crowd and maintained a broad smile as his supporters all but lifted him on the way out of the terminal building, a hero's welcome, and they made it quite clear he's still their choice for leader. A Tassa band would drum up further support, as so would Mr. Manning as he greeted the crowd with a familiar chant after announcing he had received a good bill of health.
That I'm ready to take them on the east, I will take them on in the west, take them on in the north, I will take them on in the south, I just will take them on.
On then to the issue of the suspension, pausing first to discuss reports that Works and Transport Minister Jack Warner had given him the news on an aircraft as they both left the country, saying it is completely untrue.
Mr. Warner was on the same aircraft as me. As I passed him, I doffed my hat, which is the gentlemanly thing to do. I don't think he knew how to respond, but I went past it or I didn't see him again.
He described the decision by the Privileges Committee, of which the government has a majority of members, as a huge mistake by the government.
They took advantage of the fact that they have a majority in Parliament to take nefarious acts, my dear friends, that they will find out in due course is perhaps one of the major mistakes of their tenure in office for the time being.
He thanked opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley and MPs Carl Imbert and Donna Cox for speaking on his behalf and says he will hold key talks before announcing his next course of action.
I am going to begin a series of consultations with my constituency and with other interested parties, including my political leader, Dr. Keith Rowley. And on Monday evening, I'm going to announce our next course of action, my dear friends. All I will say to you is that it now starts.
He would make it clear that the government must now brace for what is to come. He told supporters that he was treated very unfairly by the Privileges Committee, with members acting in a high-handed manner.
I was being treated as though I was an accused felon, and therefore I had to take whatever they handed out. But you should know that the people of San Fernando East didn't send me to Parliament for that.
He says he's not prepared to take that from the government, adding that the failure to have the Prime Minister appear before the committee was further injustice.
I said that the total all-inclusive cost value of the facility is 150 million. She says 4 million. So they just decided to accept that. I said 150, she said 4, and therefore she is right, and I am suspended. Now what do you think about that? Is that justice, my dear friends? And we're not taking that.
He says the support he has received on his arrival is further impetus for him to continue his struggle, and in his own words,
so stay tuned. The next stop is Monday night.